let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is going to be a reading for my Virgos. I'm going to be using all new decks today, so I'm just going to quickly run down which decks we're using because I know there's going to be some people who want to know. They're very interested and I love them so far since I've been doing the readings. But this deck that I'm using, we have the swatches of Chakra deck. The deck this is the Prism Oracle. I'm going to be using the Life is a Board Game Tarot by Kaleidodope as well. And then the last card here, or the last set of cards, excuse me, is the Price of Love Oracle. Okay, all of these are by Kaleidodope except for this one. This is by Aesthetics Magic on Instagram. But let's go ahead and get started. Any information that you need to book a reading will be listed in the description. And let's get started. Virgos, December 12th through the 15th. What's the energy there? Okay. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So the cards we have contract, disruption, and physical body. Okay, interesting. So first thing that I'm getting with this contract energy, there's a divorce, there's a custody situation, legal matters as a whole that has to be addressed during this time frame, or maybe more so on your mind. So this could be either contemplation, where you're thinking about actually taking steps to, do some sort of, or take some sort of legal action, excuse me. Or there's legal stuff that you have to take care of here. Now, I also get the energy of some of you more so like contemplating about a recent divorce and what's going to happen next. I have the Emperor that tried to show itself. So there could be more so custody stuff that you're in question of. But nonetheless, there's some sort of agreement that you're trying to come to here. I'm also with this disruption card. I can't help but to think that some of you guys could be feeling like something with a contract is off and you could be having to take this person to court. If your child's acting up and you're realizing that they're not really doing that well with the person who you have kids with, you maybe want to remove your kids from that situation. Or if you're not able to parent the way you want to, because of the constant issues, you could be wanting to like rearrange the custody agreement in some way. Very interesting. Some of you could be also needing to take a break from like the gym. If you're overworking yourself in the gym, or like you're starting to feel like muscle spasms or something, Spirit is saying like take a moment off, take a break. Especially if you've already been extremely consistent, like taking a week off won't hurt you. Just 1 week though. Don't take forever, but definitely take some time if you need that. Same thing with like some sports activities here. But anyways, present energy. I have the I always struggle with this word, the way that it's written on here. Reciprocity. There you go. Avenue, 6 of Pentacles. And with this card coming up, you could be questioning like what's going on with the state of a contract, a relationship that you're in. You could be feeling like you're putting out a lot and you're not receiving much back. Okay. You could be feeling like you're being taken advantage of in some way, and you want things to be fair. You want things to be balanced, especially on a monetary level. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Yeah, some of you guys could be having this problem with a Capricorn, or like I said, some sort of contract that seems like a bad deal. And with the 2 of Pentacles, you're like trying to get an understanding of like why things are just so inconsistent, Or why does it feel like you're always trying to keep things together? Okay. Now, what I see for the overall theme slash lesson, I have the messenger of slow and steady, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So the lesson that you're going to be experiencing during this time frame, it's all about taking your time and understanding that literally slow and steady wins the race. If you're trying to get any sort of like rapid changes to happen in a relationship where you guys are just magically over the inconveniences or the problems of the past, especially if you're trying to like deal with a ex-wife or ex-husband or somebody who you have a long term extensive past with, it's not going to be a 1-2 thing. Let's just move forward. It's a gradual, okay, let's rebuild this relationship. Let's rebuild the trust thing. Okay. And it may take somebody some time to get over certain things. You know, there's no telling how fast somebody will just move forward or how fast you'll move forward. Same thing with projects that you're working on, financial progress you're trying to get to. It's not okay, I'm going to get a house, a car, and all in 3 months. It's a matter of, okay, let me gradually put myself in a position to win. And anything that's worked diligently for lasts longer. Anything that comes with instant gratification or instantly can leave just as fast. Now, what I see for love, I do have the Fool card, so there may be something in regards to an Aries that may come up. If not an Aries, this is more so like you trying to start fresh, you trying to get like fresh energy going there, whether this is like dating new people or trying to start fresh with an existing connection or with somebody who you had a connection with previously. This is you trying to move forward, though. You could be trying your best not to focus on more so what happened in the past, but more so like what you can do to have forward movement. Now, when it comes to career and finances, I have the Judgment card. So you could be coming to a point of having an epiphany. This could be an epiphany that maybe, or like a wake up call, that maybe you need to do things a little bit differently. Or that you need to get back to work, or maybe you need to put in more work in order for you to get the results that you're looking for. You could have been having like some sort of financial struggles because of the fact that you've been like not really yourself. So a lot of you are like slowly but surely getting back to yourself after going through some emotional stuff. Now, the advice for you with the Lovers card, this is making sure you're making balanced decisions in your life, not just thinking from a point of view of like, okay, well, this is how I feel, so I'm just going to follow my heart. Yes, that's important, but you also need to apply a level of logic too. Sometimes our hearts can lead us to, think that somebody who's narcissistic, somebody who's toxic, somebody who is unhealthy for us is the person we should be going after, when that's not the case. So that's where logic has to come in. And logic will tell us to cut somebody completely off. But again, that's where feelings come in. So a balanced decision is needed. Also, this is making sure as well with a romantic connection with possibly another earth sign or somebody who you're interested in, but there may be trust issues. There needs to be a need of you giving this person a chance to kind of like catch up to you, especially if they seem like they're kind of off or hesitant. Give this person their personal space to figure out what they want. Now, the challenge or obstacle, we have leave it all behind place, and this is the 8 of Cups. So the challenge may be completely walking away from something that may not either be in your life anymore or is still in your life, but you're having a hard time like separating from it. It may be unhappy, it may be unfulfilling, but you can't really see yourself walking away from it because of all that's been invested emotionally. Yeah. There also may be like this passive aggressiveness between you and another person, or just like really tense, angry, aggressive energy between you two, especially somebody who you have kids with or had a long-term relationship with, where you guys may have lived together and all. Maybe even somebody coming in between, like a younger individual. Now, what's ahead? I do have the grief and sorrow way, which is the Three of Swords. So for a lot of you, this is more so confronting this broken heart. Some of you have been doing this like grief tactic where you've been like acting like, okay, yeah, I'm done with that cycle. I'm done. I'll let it go. But deep down, it's like you still are mourning that situation. And it may have happened so abrupt. It may have made your course or your path, your path in life completely shift, and you just can't help but to like still wonder what happened there. So it's like having to confront that and finally like lay that to rest as a whole. If not love related, just personal disappointments, like you coming to a point of like forgiving yourself for what you've done or what you've gone through, and making sure that you are like fully laying that energy to rest. That's what I see. So I hope that this was helpful, that you enjoyed. Thumbs it up, subscribe, check the description if you need a reading, and I'll see you in the next one.